Morning, friends. Welcome back to Pop Vintage and Home. I'm Meredith, and you're looking at my very, very, very messy craft table. Or you're looking at a small, very messy section of a larger, very messy craft table. I might get it cleaned up today. We'll see. But what I really want to say is, to any of my viewers who are veterans, thank you. And to any of my viewers who have sons or daughters who are veterans, thank you and thank them. To any of my viewers whose spouses are veterans, thank you, thank them. To any of my viewers whose grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents are veterans, thank you. Just to all the viewers out there and all the veterans out there, especially the veterans, all of the veterans, whether they're family relations or not, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your bravery and your selflessness. We need you, we depend on you, and thank you. With that said, I think what I might do is show you my completed fall journal. I made this journal, I can't remember when, back in September? I think it was September. And I did a flip through back then before I had done any work in it. I've completed it. I've completed writing in it. So I think I'll show you what it looks like. If I can just move some stuff off my desk or push it to the side or pile it up a little more. This journal, as you can see, I made it with my cinch binder. It's a fairly small journal, and of course I don't have a ruler on my desk. Oh wait, I'll use my cutting mat. Let's see, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5 inches wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 inches tall. The base of it is one of those Whitman's Tell-a-Tale books, a small book like that. I put some little book corners, are those what these are called? I can't remember what these are called. I put those on the edges. One fell off. I've got to find it. It's somewhere in the mess of my table. And I did that because I didn't cut the fabric long enough, so it created these horrible looking corners. So I put the book corners on to cover up that unsightly fraying. And this is vintage fabric that I picked up at an estate sale this summer, actually. I put some really fun dangles and junk journal jewelry on the side. The 2 beaded pieces Carrie the Paper Monkey sent to me in Happy Mail, and the colors were just perfect for this journal. This other little piece, the little bingo chip, the adorable bingo chip, came from Tracy at Tracing Dreams. So let me get this centered. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee because I am not fully caffeinated yet. I made myself a treat this morning. I made myself a peppermint mocha. So it's coffee with a tablespoon of my daughter's peppermint cocoa and some foamed milk on the top. And it is so good. Big time coffee drinker here. So on the inside, I got a cute little pocket, and in the pocket I put a little brochure from a game we were playing called Exploding Kittens. It's a very fun, a very easy game. And don't worry, no kittens actually get killed in the game. We are a cat family and a dog family. Really fun game if you're looking for something to play with friends or family. And my kids are 9 and almost 14, and it was perfect for them. On this first page, I did a collage. I've got, this was a piece of, I think, vintage stationery, and I put some ledger paper over that, and then music paper over that, and then a little fabric scrap that Carrie the Paper Monkey sent me, a dictionary scrap that I had brayered. This is wrapping paper that I cut out in a stamp shape. This is cardstock in a stamp shape, a sticker, a Tim Holtz word. This was from a vintage magazine, a Tim Holtz word, more of the brayered scrap. And this is vintage fabric from drapes that I found at a thrift store years ago. So I just stapled that on as a tab. This was fun to do. On the next couple of pages, I've got lots of writing. And this is packaging. I had ordered a t-shirt, a really cute t-shirt from a company called Natural Life. I love this company. They have, they sell apparel, they sell home accessories, they sell pet accessories. They've just got everything, and everything is in a very colorful, bright, patterned bohemian style. Just really fun stuff, and the prices are decent. It's not a Temu price, it's not dirt cheap, but it's not super expensive. The quality is very good for the price. Big fan of Natural Life. I'll link them in the description box, but this is just some of the packaging that the t-shirt came in. More writing on the next couple of pages, and since I needed to write so much, I just edged the pages with vintage wallpaper I had picked up that day at an Epic estate sale. So more writing on old ledger paper. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I punched the corners here, more writing, and I just put a little stamp at the top of this page to give it something. And then I also took lined ledger paper and glued it to the yellow copy paper just to give myself something easier to write on. And on this page, I cut this out of a vintage cookbook and just put it here because I didn't fill the page with writing. This is brayer paper I made a while back in, bright early fall hot colors. And then on this page, let's see, I've got a bunch of stuff clipped in with an altered paper clip. You can see I'm still in my bathrobe. So here's a little altered paper clip, tissue box, and this is from a vintage Valentine, and I guess I just wrote some stuff and put it in here. And I made a little flip with more of the packaging, and I washi it in with some Tim Holtz washi tape. Oh yeah, this was the tag on the t-shirt I got. Yeah, we don't need to know my size. And then my husband and I went out to dinner that night, and so this is just the receipt from the restaurant where we ate. Let's see. I think we went out to celebrate his birthday. pardon me for sniffling. Gosh, gross. You don't need to listen to that. This is cardstock from a paper pad I got at Michael's. This is a fun little image, fussy cut from the same vintage cookbook. I put this avocado green pom-pom trim on the side and then added some rickrack that Cindy sent to me in Happy Mail. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cindy. And this, as you can see, it's a little pocket. And here's literally a TV card I made, and I wrote on the back of it. And I made this pocket out of cardstock on one side, and this is like a vinyl wallpaper, a vintage vinyl wallpaper, and I bought it on Etsy from a seller called Milana Dees. I'll link her shop below. I would highly recommend her and her shop. She's based in Canada, so the shipping is a little pricier than domestic US shipping. But she's got a wonderful shop, and her customer service and fulfillment was great. I also put in this little pocket a playing card. It's just got some of the same colors as the journal. I got this at an estate sale, I think. Here we've got a vintage envelope, and it's just stuffed with some ephemera. I've got, this is so cute. This is from a deck of kids playing cards. That's Wendy the Witch. I can't remember the cartoon, but I used to watch it. This is from Careers, an experience card. And this is a score sheet from an Art Linkletter People Are Funny game. And on the back of the envelope, it had been blank, and I decided I didn't know what to do. I didn't really have anything to write, so I just decided to collage, and I love the way this came out. And I think what's interesting about it, for me anyway, is that I didn't do it all in one sitting. I did some of it, I glued some things down, and I got to a point where I didn't know what else to do, so I just left it, and then a while later, a couple weeks later, I came back to it. So what I like about it is that it's got different textures, this beautiful ribbon that I found in my neighbor's trash, and more of the rickrack that Cindy gave me in Happy Mail. Thank you, Cindy. And the base was the vintage envelope, but then I put vintage wallpaper on it, a big piece of vintage wallpaper. Then I took a page from a book, a Swedish book that I got at an estate sale, and covered part of the wallpaper. Then I put the coat check ticket, the stamp, and this ticket that I got at the same estate sale. This is in Swedish. I put all that stuff down. And then these are scraps from the spine of a Little Golden book. And I think I put most of this stuff down at once except for the rickrack. I don't know, maybe I did everything except the rickrack. I don't remember. Writing. Some magazine ephemera that was the right color for this journal, orange, but also the right topic. I was doing a lot of cleaning that day, a lot of laundry, a lot of vacuuming and mopping. What else? Lots of writing. Oh, this is fun. This is a fun little page. So I made a little pocket here. Meg sent this image to me in Happy Mail, and I loved it because it's just, just the fun colors and the perfect colors for this journal. So I made a little pocket. I backed it on cardstock, made a little pocket. This is an ad from a French magazine. Several years ago, I bought on Etsy a pack of ephemera, a pack of magazine pages from a seller in France, and this came from that packet. Now, in the pocket, I've got, this is a sweater that I clipped out of a Boden catalog. I fell in love with the sweater. I love this sweater, and my husband got it for me for our anniversary, which was so nice, and I adore it. So I put that in there, just folded it up, and tucked it in the pocket. And then in Happy Mail, I got some of these Rolodex cards, and so I just journaled on them. An old notebook page that I journaled on, and I threw in an old Monopoly card, bank pays you dividend of $50. Wouldn't that be nice? Here's another image that Meg sent me in Happy Mail. I love it. It's so beautiful. I don't know where these woods are, but they very much look like they could be the Vermont woods. This photo, it fills me with so much nostalgia for my childhood, because I spent a lot of time in the woods behind my house and behind my neighbor's house as a kid, and this is my recollection of what the woods looked like back then, just filled with sunshine and sun dappled and safe and fun. This is some kind of post record. I got a stack of these at Vintage Market Days, and I just clipped it in here because it was the right color. I don't think I didn't write on the back of it because there's print on it. More Brayer paper, and then I think it was Meg who sent me this paper in Happy Mail, so I just journaled on it. This cardstock again from the Michaels paper pad, and on the other side is really fun. I did a super fun fabric flip with fabric that I received in Happy Mail and some of my own. This was from Meg, this beautiful piece of crocheted lace. This was from Meg, and I think this was from Meg too. This was from Carrie, this was from Carrie, and this was from my own stash. This is the drapes, the window drapes. And then I just sewed this last night. The little paper leaf is from Cindy, and the little leaf scrap is from Meg, and I wanna tack it in there. This is some kind of a punch card that I got at my local Goodwill. So I put the one for October in it, and I started on the 19th because that was the day I was writing about. And then this was a really nice note from Kathy Abend at Flutterby Books that she enclosed with the granny style, the granny chic journal. So I tucked that in. And we're coming to the end, and this is just a little index card I cut to size, and I put a whale tail from Carrie on it, another whale tail from Carrie, and these are awesome vintage stamps that Meg sent me. And then this is a super cute little mini file folder that Meg sent me in Happy Mail. I glued it to the page, and I journaled in it. And then she also sent me this beautiful Bible quote from Psalms. Can you guys read that? Like, I can't tell if it's blurry or if it's just my eyes that are blurry. So I tucked that in there. Okie doke. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking with me. Writing page. This is an invitation. I got this at, I think, Paper Source. A pack of these on sale at Paper Source. And I made this fun little fabric cluster with mostly scraps that Meg sent me. And I sewed it with a button a la Tracy at Tracing Dreams. Fun little vintage chair just to break up all the writing. I don't know what this is, but I got it from a vintage magazine. Meg sent this to me in Happy Mail and I just love it. It's just a little tag, but I love the daisies. They're so pretty. And again, another day I was doing housework, so I just glued this lovely lady vacuuming. I wish I looked that good when I was vacuuming. I never look that good. Maybe I should try donning a pair of pumps and a skirt and an Oxford shirt and try vacuuming that way. Maybe it'll elevate the house cleaning experience for me. Less pages and index cards, so I just journaled on that. And in the back pocket, I've got some playing cards that were sent to me in Happy Mail. These are so fun, and they're just perfect for my fall journal. And the Old Red Barns are so reminiscent of Vermont. And then I made a little shaker card. I had this shiny gold cardstock that I got at Dollar Tree. But unfortunately my glitter was too fine and it came out really bad. There are sequins in there. It just looks like there's sequins and sand in here. So kind of disappointing, but live and learn. I did not journal on the back of this. So that's it. That's my fall journal, folks. I really enjoyed writing in it and creating in it. And what I decided over the summer when I finished my big personal journal, I decided that I was gonna make smaller journals, not necessarily smaller in terms of size, but smaller in terms of page counts. So the journal I used for the better part of the year had lots and lots of pages in it. It was 3 signatures and it was a lot of pages. And I decided that I'd rather do for myself journals with like a max of 30 pages, whether that's 1 signature or 2. But that way, it takes me less time to fill the journal and I can create more journals in different styles for myself since I'm just making journals for myself. I'm not selling journals. I'm just making them for myself and for friends and family. So that's what I decided for personal journals, just going to go smaller, fewer pages, max 30, so that it takes me a month, 2 months to fill them up. And this one I wrote in over the course of about a month and a half. So it's, 30 pages is the perfect size. So now that I've finished with this one, I've started making a new journal for myself, and I hope to show that to you guys very soon. I hope you have a lovely day, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.